Quay. Hi, Reb. How you doing, Ed? How you doing, Ed? Hi. It's the 27th of Saturday, 2025, and it's about 1:35 in the afternoon, West Coast time. Yeah. Stress pads in here. Okay, so concerning about the foot. Hadn't been bleeding, hadn't been weeping, but still it's stinky, and probably I'll blame that for the shoes anyway. I hadn't had them dusted with baby powder yet to neutralize the odor, or get a disinfectant spray to neutralize the damn odor. But I'm keeping it as a gauge of something else going on with my foot. I'm planning on tomorrow being a shower day, get everything showered up. Gets Monday, I go over to the urgent care and I get my medical need taken care of. If I'm going to be limping with a damn, well, I don't know if I'm going to be limping along. I don't know how it's going to be working. But I have to turn it over to God. I have to get a few things taken care of, and I got to put her into God's hands because I don't know what the hell I'm going to do afterwards. Nobody else is going to be watching over the dog. She don't like anybody else these days. Hell, you should have heard it. You should have seen it, Ed. A long time ago, when Dave and I moved into this place, it took her a while to get used to Lamar and the smell, and she was comfortable in his arms. A lot younger when she was able to see, smell better, and hear. Now she isn't. She's busting more and more. And what terrifies me is coming over here and finding her trapped or dead. Maybe if she was sleeping, snoring, that would give me comfort enough. That's what makes me worried as hell. Leaving the house for maybe about a few minutes at a time is one thing. If I'm taking care of the garbage, or if I'm taking care of mail, that's one thing. But I'm going to be out for hours, and I'm still worried about her. But it was only when she was actually able to get around as much. She's not able to get around as much these days. Not getting enough exercise on her legs, apparently, and she didn't want to, or else I've hampered her one way or another. Whenever we can sleep, I'm forcing her to sleep at different times when I can't sleep. Meanwhile, I've got to wait for it. I have felt a bit of pain here and there, but not as much. But I still need to get out there. And yeah, I'm scared. I don't like getting stabbed and stitched or anything else like that. I'm not looking forward to it. If it's bleeding like crazy, it's one thing. I need to get out to either urgent care or the hospital. Only two choices. If it's not leaking, it's not oozing, it's not doing anything, and I'm monitoring it. Trust me, I'm monitoring it. It could be okay. But I still need to get it checked out anyway, get it recorded in the records. Something else about being ambulatory. And I'm able to walk around, with or without a cane if I need to. If I'm taking a walker, I don't have a walker. That's a problem. I take a cane. I carry a backup cane and I carry my regular cane. I carry too much crap when I'm going to be doing this kind of stuff, you know? What other choices do I have? I'm more concerned about her than I was about me. Anybody who's got a dog who's very obsessed, not taking care of an elderly dog, talk to me about this one. She's fussing, she's stressing. I'm going to put her down, let her stress out more. She needs to walk around and stress. Even though she does like it on some occasions, but she's still belly aching about what her lot in life is. She'll head back to the bedroom and spin around. And a belly ache at me. Belly aching at life. I haven't fed her for the afternoon yet, but It's got to be coming up pretty shortly, and I've already got her food ready for it. I'm more worried about my own food. I'm going to be doing the DoorDash tomorrow for the grocery run. I'm not quite sure what the next year is going to be coming up as. Nobody does. I guess I'm not supposed to know. I'm still supposed to deal with it, you know. Next year may be the last year for her. I don't know. Maybe coming up on the end of this year. I don't know. If I'm looking for celebrations, I'm looking for dealing with a spilled pot. Give me a second. Dingo's not there yet. He's still got life left in him for an older, larger dog, but not as old as her. And when she's lost her sight and hearing, that's like sight and smell, she can't never get her way as well. So she'll walk right in or topple over her water dish. Not this time, but almost. Almost. Come here. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, on the bottom. Yeah, you just get a bit of a splashing lady. Oh, give me a break, you mutt. That's what you're about. This is what a brat is. She'll whine at me once the water gets spilled on the ground, because I'm not taking care of her first. And because I'm doing this to her, she'll still whine at me because she'll whine at me. Yeah, shut up. Well, already, will ya? Come on. Point her in a direction. Water hasn't spilled all over the place, but I still need to change the pot for her. She don't know what a dry food is, but she'll spill that damn thing. See, it's a day by day on this dog. I wonder how come I don't have enough time for myself. Because I'm constantly paying attention to what this dog is going to get herself into, and then the cleanup process usually takes a lot longer. She'll go into a place, into a dark corner, and just spin around and whine at me, or just sit there and whine at me. But some occasions she's laying down and whining at me. Yeah. It's getting to be that bad. And I'm hating what the end of the year is going to be like. There it is. Okay. Wasn't as bad. All the pad got nailed. 100% soaked. But nothing on the floor, thank God. So that got cleaned up real quick. Water already down. So pretty surely I'll be doing her lunch and dinner at the same time. It gets harder and harder to deal with this. Sometimes I just have to keep an eye on her. At times I wish she could just lay in the sun that we have coming through the window. And she's looking for food, or she's looking for me at this point, because she's whining like crazy and she wants me over here. She wants to be picked up, manhandled, and driven nuts. With wet paws again. Give me a sec. Yeah, well, you're the one doing all of them mess work talk. Come on. I ain't embarrassed by this. It's like, what would the neighbors mercy. No, I deal with caregiving. I don't like it. I really don't care. I really don't care. So for right now, what I'm doing at this point is just trying to take care of a dog. That's all I'm doing is taking care of a dog. I don't know if I'm going to have that much love left after she goes. But we'll see what happens anyway. Meanwhile, I've got to deal with her. Probably post this one on the public, not the private. I might as well do that, Ed. And I have to show to the people that I'm a caregiver to a dog. I'm a caregiver to no matter how what she gets. That dog. Doesn't make me an expert. Doesn't make me an expert at. Just I have to be on a constant run with this dog. This is what I have to look forward to every single day is her spilling all over the damn place, her peeing all over the place, her taking a poo all over the damn place. And yes, I should be taking her outside, but she has a problem with outside. She'll like it. It's not a controlled environment. It's not an environment she likes. Ma and Dave were here to be yelling at me over this stuff. Oh, they would be yelling at me on this one, Ed. To me, it kind of reminds me of taking care of Grandma and Aunt May, but more of Grandma when she was stroked and bedridden. Teenager is one thing. You're supposed to learn how to live life as a teenager. All the ups and downs and every other kind of angst. What was I dealing with? Grandma, Fred's not here. I'm not Fred. Where's Fred? Oh, good Lord. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, Grandma. Can we get some sleep, please? Fred, where are you? Fred! Mama, Fred's not here. Well, I want him anyway. Fred was a young kid that she grew up with in her youth. Tinta was the place. Not quite sure what state it was. It was so long ago. Was it Minnesota, Oklahoma? Even the computer's having a problem trying to find where Tinta's is. But it wasn't in Mexico. Grandma was not in Mexico. Anyway, it was in Oklahoma. That was somewhere back in the Midwest, up to the Greater Lakes area. Grandma was born in. Stayed there with a kid named Fred. Grew up there. At least the stories were, anyway. Yeah, she's wondering. But we would hear I'd hear limited stories about them. Only where she was from, and about Fred, and I looked at a picture. Fred as a soldier back in, I think, either World War I or World War II. World War II, I think. And there was somebody she knew. But unfortunately, my grandma moved out of a town in Hiawatha, Utah, along with my mother. Grandma moved somewhere. I think she moved out to California. Found a place in Bell to be right next to her sisters. Actually, not sisters, but her daughters and family. Her older sister, Ida Mae Marshall, moved out to Oakland, California, East Oakland. Yeah, she's on her own. Try to remember the family history so much if I can. I have to do other videos about that one. Meanwhile, I gotta deal with Sheila must be obeyed. We'll talk. Not terrific. Come on.